Good morning. President Burnham, with your permission, I declare the spring convocation open. Dr. Burnham, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, these are our honorees of the hour. Please stand and join me in saluting them. I'm requesting that you remain standing for the posting of the colors and the singing of the national anthem and one stanza of Lift Every Voice and Sing, led by the Magical Singers. Gentlemen, accordingly. We require your silence, please. While you're please standing, please take a moment of silence for centering, prayer, or reflection. Amen. Please be seated. Thank you. Before the president comes, we need you to be quiet. Before the president, we need your silence. Thank you.
Beyond the years, the answer lies. Beyond where brood the grieving skies, and night drops tears, where a faith rod chastened smiles to rise, and doff its fears, and carping sorrow pines and dies. Beyond the years. Beyond the years, the prayer for rest shall beat no more within the breast. The darkness clears, and morn perched on the mountain's crest her form uprears. The day that is to come is best, beyond the years. Beyond the years the soul shall find that endless peace for which it pined. For light appears, and to the eyes that still were blind with blood and tears, their sight shall come all unconfined, beyond the years. Those lines are from Paul Laurence Dunbar's poem, Beyond the Years. We're gathered here this morning to celebrate the end of your years at Bowie State University. You have worked hard, you have persevered, and you have achieved. 2015 should always be a very special year for you, for it will forever be the year when you received your degree from Bowie State University. 2015 should also be a special year for you, for it is special to all of us associated with Bowie State University. It is the year of our sesquicentennial, 150 years of serving the educational needs of the people of Maryland. So yes, graduating in 2015 makes all of you sesquicentennial graduates. So today is our big celebration of your achievement, and I say to all of you once again, congratulations. As we celebrate today, you will receive a lot of counsel and advice. While listening and absorbing it, remember those words from Paul Laurence Dunbar. The day that is to come is best beyond the years. Welcome to all our guests today. We are indeed pleased that you've come to share in this very special occasion. I ask that in honor of this occasion, we all observe it with the appropriate solemnity and dignity. We will now have greetings from Mr. Thomas Slater, Assistant Secretary for the University System of Maryland, Board of Regents, followed by Ms. Lavisha Huff, who is President of the Graduate Student Association at Bowie State University. Mr. Slater.
Thank you, President Burnham. Good morning. I'm delighted to join you and extend best wishes from the University System of Maryland on behalf of the Board of Regents on this great day. I'm especially pleased to be here given that this 2015 marks Bowie State University's sesquicentennial. Boy, I'm glad I got that right. I've been practicing that. I heard Mickey say it twice, so I figured I could do it. I was going to say 150th. I'm honored to share this occasion with President Mickey Burnham, who continues to advance a broad and multifaceted vision for Bowie State University to better serve its students, the community, and the state. President Burnham is leading a university whose graduates are being prepared for more than outstanding careers, but are also being prepared for outstanding lives. I'm also pleased to share this day with your keynote speaker, Congressman Elijah Cummings, a man who personifies all that is best about public service. And I want to deviate a moment from my prepared remarks. Congressman Cummings, I want you to know that your courage, your fortitude, and common sense during those difficult nights in Baltimore personified the kind of person admired by Teddy Roosevelt when he said, "It is not the critic who counts. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by the dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who at worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory or defeat." Thank you, Elijah, and your leadership. But importantly, I'm here to honor you, the members of the graduating class of 2015. What you have accomplished has taken hard work, persistence, and dedication. Today, we celebrate the completion of your journey. Congratulations. I know your family and friends take a great deal of pride in what you have accomplished. They have shared in your sacrifice and share in your success today. No matter what direction your life now takes, no matter what challenges you will next confront, know that your education here has prepared you well. On behalf of the University System of Maryland Board of Regents, congratulations to each and every one of you, and thank you again for allowing me to share in this wonderful day. Thank you.
Greetings. President Burnham, Madam First Lady Burnham, Provost Jackson, distinguished guests, members of the cabinet, faculty, staff, alumni, friends, family, and the Bowie State University's graduating class of 2015. Good morning. I am honored and humbled to stand before you as president of the Graduate Student Association, representing the graduate student body. Today, we congratulate and celebrate those who will cross over, matriculating as graduates of this historic, stellar institution. As we continue to celebrate Bowie State University's sesquicentennial 150 years of excellence, a quote by poet Ralph Waldo Emerson comes to mind. "The reward of a thing well done is to have done it." So I say congratulations to the fine achievement and milestone in your life. You can and should be proud of your hard work. It is now done. However, to paraphrase American Olympian Ralph Boston, you should know that crossing this finish line makes you a winner in only this phase of life. It is what you do after that really counts. Emerson is also credited with saying, "What you do speaks so loud that I cannot hear what you say." In other words, your actions will prove who you are. Your words will prove rhetorical. Leaving Bowie State University We should all be about the business of being productive, contributing citizens, wanting to be a part of addressing and perhaps solving one of society's many challenging issues. Issues like police brutality, because our lives do matter. I don't think you heard me. Because our lives do matter. Substance abuse, mental health issues, educating our children, and many other challenging issues. None of us should be that proverbial head in the sand, don't give a care, hiding, unconcerned citizen. We need to take action. Be productive. Be a contributor. This is our world, and we are the stewards. We are our people, and we are our keepers. My charge to you, to us, is to be of actions, to be of deeds. Actions that boldly represent you, your family, and I dare say, that represent Bowie State University. Taking action is not always a smooth ride. There will be ups and downs along the way. As the bumps come along, just remember that's part of life. So when life gives you lemons, make apple juice and let the world wonder how you did it. So celebrate, be joyous, and be forever vigilant to preserve our legacy. Again, congratulations, class of 2015, and God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Slater and Ms. Huff. We will now have Attorney Karen Johnson-Shahid, Executive Vice President and General Counsel, to bring special recognitions. Attorney Shahid.
Good morning, Mr. President. It gives me great pleasure to recognize some of the constituencies who are celebrating this spring 2015 commencement convocation with us today. First, I'd like to recognize the First Lady of Bowie State University, the wife of our president, Mrs. Lavera Levels Burnham. We're also delighted to have with us Delegate Carolyn J.B. Howard, who's also a Bowie State University alumna. I want to recognize my colleagues who serve on the President's Cabinet who are seated on stage, starting with the Chief of Staff to the President, Ms. Tammy Thomas, Vice President for Administration and Finance, Dr. Carl Brockenbrow, Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Artie Travis, our Vice President for Institutional Advancement, Dr. Richard Lucas, Vice President for Information Technology, Mr. E. Wayne Rose, our Director of University Relations and Marketing, Ms. Cassandra Robinson, and our Director of Athletics, Mr. Clyde Dowdy, Jr. And now, will our outstanding faculty of Bowie State University, will you please stand to be recognized? BSU faculty. Will all Bowie State University hardworking staff, will you stand or wave to be recognized? BSU staff. We have with us some leaders from the Bowie State University National Alumni Association, Mr. Alvin Pendel, Mr. Larry Johnson. Thank you both for being here. Will all other alumni from Bowie State University please stand? We're also pleased to have with us the chair of the Bowie State University Foundation Board of Directors, Ms. Jackie Sales. Thank you for being here. And lastly, perhaps most importantly, will all the parents, guardians, spouses, grandparents, and significant others of the class of 2015, will you all please stand? Thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Attorney Shaheed, and thanks to all of you who have come to share with us in this joyous occasion. The University Choir will now present for your hearing enjoyment, I Have a Dream, composed by Mark Fax. Thank you, Dr. Holmes and University Choir, for that outstanding rendition. I am pleased to present the Presidential Medal of Excellence today to our speaker for the spring commencement exercises, the renowned Congressman Elijah Cummings, United States Congress. Congressman, would you join me here at the stadium, please, at the podium, please? Whereas Congressman Elijah E. Cummings, a native of Baltimore, Maryland, has dedicated his life to uplifting and empowering people through public service. And whereas Congressman Cummings served 14 years in the Maryland House of Delegates and became the first African American in Maryland history to be named Speaker Pro Tem, has proudly represented Maryland's 7th Congressional District in the United States House of Representatives since 1996, serves as the ranking member of the Committee on Oversight and Government Reform, and is committed to preserving high standards of excellence within the executive branch of the United States government. And whereas Congressman Cummings is a senior member of the House Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure, serving on both the Subcommittee on Coast Guard and Maritime Transportation and the Subcommittee on Railroads, Pipelines, and Hazardous Materials. And whereas Congressman Cummings serves as chair of the Maritime Industries Academy Board, chairman of the MIA Foundation Board in Baltimore, and serves on the U.S. Naval Academy Board of Visitors, the Morgan State University Board of Regents, the University of Maryland Law School Board of Advisors, the Seed School of Maryland, the Baltimore Area Council of Boy Scouts of America Board of Directors, and is an honorary board member of KIPP Baltimore Schools and the Baltimore School for the Arts. And whereas Congressman Cummings is a public servant extraordinaire, a man of action who, with his heart and soul, cares for, supports, and uplifts his community. And whereas Congressman Cummings' impressive and inspirational life is a portrait of excellence, one of Bowie State University's core values, now therefore be it known, for all these reasons, and to add Bowie State University's recognition to his most impressive list, I am very pleased to confer the Presidential Medal of Excellence upon the Honorable Elijah E. Cummings. In doing so, we extol the achievement of this great American leader and commend his example to all men and women who would use their talents and abilities for the betterment of mankind. Be it further known that copies of this citation of excellence will be presented for filing in the archives of Bowie State University for the enlightenment and encouragement of all. Done this 23rd day of May, Anno Domini, 2015. Yes, sir. And I present this citation. You can find a place for it. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we're privileged today to be able to honor and to hear from a great Marylander and a great American, one who has lived a life of extraordinary and substantive service through his many years in state and federal government. Please join me in a warm welcome for Congressman Elijah Cummings.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. And I certainly pay homage to the class of 2015. Your stars are rising, and we have simply come to pay you homage. To all of the guests, to the faculty, to the students, to the parents, to the significant others, to the custodian, amen, and the cafeteria workers. Don't forget them. I must tell you that I am honored to receive this award, to all the administrators, the Board of Regents, everybody. I'm not going to be long. I I often tell the story about my mother, who's a Pentecostal minister, First Lady, and I have 3 sisters. And when we were coming up, my mother used to say to my sisters, when they got into their high school years, and they would put on their little skirts, she said, make sure they're short enough to be of interest and long enough to cover the subject. So that applies here today, and I promise you I'm going to not keep you long. But I wanted to stop by here to say congratulations to the class of 2015. Many of you, it took you longer than you thought it would. Amen. Some of you stayed up late many nights. Some of you remember the day that the babysitter didn't show up. You remember that loan money that you were supposed to get that they didn't come through? Amen. You remember the night that you did that long paper and then forgot to save it? There are some of you who have had the interruptions of life to come your way. Oh, come on now. Some of you have suffered failed relationships over these years. Some of you have had deaths in your family. Some of you have had all kinds of difficulties. But I am so glad that although you may have fallen down, you dusted yourself off and got back up. You got back up. You got back up. And can I tell you something else? You started something and you finished it. You know, when I do graduations, and I've done quite a few, I make notes about what I wish I knew when I graduated. And there are just a few things that I'm going to share with you today. First of all, I want you to understand that you're going to always have interruptions of life. They're going to happen. And if you think they're not going to happen, just keep on living. But when the interruptions of life come, you must not ask the question, why did this happen to me? You must ask the question, why did it happen for me? Why did it happen for me? If there's anything that I've learned over life, the interruptions, the pain of life, so often yield the very best lessons. I tell you, I was dating this young lady. Amen. She's something else. And she left me. But you know what? I stayed in my tears for just a little while. But then when I look back on it, I'm glad she left me because I wouldn't have met my wife. And so I ask you that as you go through life knowing that you're going to face the interruptions, understand that there are lessons in those interruptions. So often I think about my father. On my way here, I was thinking about my father and how he had so little money. He was a former sharecropper. My mother and father, third grade education in Manning, South Carolina. And my father, one of the greatest pains that he ever suffered was the fact that he was not able to get an education. But he didn't let that deter him. When he married my mother at 18, he said, "Ruth, we gotta get up out of here." And they moved to Baltimore. And when they moved to Baltimore, he went from 15 cents a day in the fields to $1 an hour in the factory. But one thing my father constantly understood was the pain of not being able to get an education made him one of the most outstanding pushers of education I've ever met. My father had a saying. He said, if you miss one day of school, one day, that meant you died the night before. He meant that thing. I didn't miss a day. And this is the second lesson. This is it. Ladies and gentlemen, understand, out of your pain comes your passion to do your purpose. Out of your pain comes your passion to do your purpose. Tweet that. Every time I go to a doctor, Mr. President, I always ask the doctor, particularly African-American doctors and nurses and medical people, I always ask them this question. I always ask them this question. How did you get into this? How did you decide to go into the medical field? I guarantee you, 9 out of 10 will tell you it's because they saw some suffering in their lives. They say saw a brother who died of AIDS, a sister who died of a heart attack, a mother who suffered from breast cancer. They took their pain, turned it into a passion to do their purpose. Don't curse the journey. Don't curse the journey. My third point, as you go throughout life, do not mistake a comma for a period. A lot of people make that mistake. They're going to walk out the graduation today. They're going to celebrate for a little while. And then they're going to, say, well, I got my BS degree, and I've done a lot already. After all, I'm the first in my family to achieve this. So I'm going to get myself a good job, and I'm going to live happy ever after with my 2.5 children. But that is not enough. I'm sorry, it's not enough. When I think about the plight of our people, all of us got cousins in Baltimore. In my neighborhood. I live in Freddie's neighborhood. I am Freddie. I'm the one who was put in special ed as a child, to be there for 6 years, to be thrown away. I'm the one. I'm the one who they said would never be able to read or write. I'm the one. I'm the one who said they'd never get in college. I'm the one. I'm the one who said they'd never get in law school. I'm the one. I'm the one that said they'd never pass the bar the first time. I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm Freddie. I'm Freddie. We cannot throw any of our children away. And so I beg you that as you go throughout life, keep those few lessons in mind. I really could spend all day talking to you, but I'm not. This is my last thing. My father, and I talk about my mother and father in every single speech I do. Every one of them. You know why? Because I'm proud of them. Oh, I'm so proud of them. Oh, I'm so proud of them. Oh! I'm proud of people who make a way out of no way. I'm proud of a daddy who has 7 kids, none of them ever been arrested. I'm proud of a mama who scrubbed people's floors and washed their toilets, and then at the end of the day came home, took care of family, and late at night said, Lord, don't pass me by. Too often what we do is we spend so much time trying to be all bumpy and bougie that we fail to tell our stories. I tell my story, not so much for me, but I want people to be inspired by my life and make them understand that we all have a cause. We came on this earth to make a difference. And so, my father, when I tell you, I never forget when he drove me to Howard. He came up to Howard University, and Mr. President, I get emotional when I think about him. He died 14 years ago of a heart attack after preaching at the Women's Detention Center in Jessup. That's why I never speak more than 20 minutes. He spoke 20 minutes and died. And his father died the same way. It's a true story. So now that I'm at minute 19, when he brought me to Howard University with my 2 green trash bags of clothes and a raggedy tweed ripped up suitcase, I'ma say it like he said it. Now, boy, you know, me and your mama, we done the best we could. And they tell me they got some wonderful Negro professors up here who gonna learn you a lot. Now, Jimmy Burley at the plant tell me his daughter came up here, started taking over buildings and stuff. I don't know what got in her head, but she ain't graduating. She home now. I ain't bring you this far for you to come in and take over no buildings. But then, Madam First Lady, he said something that I think about every day of my life. He said, son, I want you to go in those walls where great people have studied, and I want you to go in there and get blessed so you can bless. Get blessed so you can bless. When I listen to the story of the president of this university and the first lady and all that they've been through, they took their pain, their passion, turned it into a purpose. They got blessed so they could bless. The president just said to me, he said, this is the greatest, every time the graduation comes about, it is the greatest ceremony of the year. Why? Because he has taken his pain, turned it to a passion to do his purpose. And so I say to you, go out there and continue to get blessed. Continue to get blessed. Make yourself more valuable every day. Lift up the Freddies of the world. They need you. Lift them up. Don't call them thugs. They're human beings. And so, as I part, my father said another thing. I'll never forget when I became a congressman. My father was so proud. So he was up in the balcony and Newt Gingrich was swearing me in. So I had my right hand up, and my father was right up there in the balcony, and I could see him. And graduates, he began to wipe his face. He began to wipe his face, and I had never seen my father cry, and I knew he was a very proud man. And so I'll never forget when he came down and he hugged me, and he saw my little pen that they give us as congressman, and he said, boy, that's a beautiful pen, boy. And he said, I said, Daddy, because I wanted to give him a way out. I said, Daddy, were you sweating? He said, nah, son. He said, I was crying. I said, Daddy, why were you crying? He said, I kept looking at your hands. When you put your hand up, I kept looking at your hands. And then I'd look at my hand. Then I look at your hand, and then I look at my hand. And he said, I realized that the blood that ran in my hand run in your hand. Oh, God. He said, but the thing that really got me is I kept saying to myself, you know, if I had an opportunity, if I just had an opportunity to get an education, and then these are the words, oh God, this is what he said. He said, now I see what I could have been. Now I see what I could have been. We in 2015 cannot afford to have people talking about what they could have been. No, we're better than that. We are better than that. And to the class of 2015, may God bless.
Congressman, thank you so much. for coming by here to spend a little time with us this morning. Thank you for sharing those thoughts. We now know, if we didn't know before, that life has interruptions. We know that we suffer pain because it leads to passion, and the passion leads to our purpose. And we know not to mistake a comma for a period. But most of all, I learned this morning, I will never give a speech for more than 20 minutes again. We want to give you this memento to remind you of just what a special commencement this was because of your participation. And so, I share it here with you. It's a picture of you and a picture of the cover of the commencement program. You have blessed us with your presence today and sharing your thoughts and your wisdom. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for what you're doing and for blessing us today.
Thank you, Mr. President.
The University Band will now perform for our listening pleasure, Danza No. 2 by Bruce Yuriko. Thank you, Dr. Wright and the University Concert Band for that rendition.
President Burnham, Provost Jackson will present the candidates for the conferring of the degrees.
Will the candidates for the degree Doctor of Science in Computer Science please rise? Mr. President, this candidate for the degree of Doctor of Science in Computer Science is recommended by the faculty for admittance into the community of scholars through the conferring of the degree.
Upon recommendation of the faculty, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Maryland and the University System of Maryland, I do hereby confer upon you individually the degree Doctor of Science in Computer Science, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. You may proceed to the stage with your faculty escort to be vested with the hood appropriate to this degree.
Benjamin Simeon Harvey, Cloud Scale Genomic Signal Processing for Robust Microarray Data Analysis.
Will the candidates for the degree Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership please rise? Mr. President, these candidates for the degree of Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership are recommended by the faculty for admittance into the community of scholars through the conferring of the degree.
Upon recommendation of the faculty, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Maryland and the University System of Maryland, I do hereby confer upon you individually the degree Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership, with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges thereunto appertaining. You may proceed to the stage with your faculty escort to be vested with the hood appropriate to this degree.
Melissa Ann Brunson, Teaching Leadership Competencies for Elementary Principals.
Karen Lord Gregory, elementary principals as visionary technology leaders.
Kimberly Ann Williams, social justice, principals' perceptions of their own preparedness with special education administration.
Will the candidates for master degrees please rise? Mr. President, may I present the candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, Master of Business Administration, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science, and Master of Science in Nursing. Mr. President, these candidates have been certified by the faculty as having completed all requirements for the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, Master of Business Administration, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science, or Master of Science in Nursing, and are recommended for admittance with specification according to the degree in which they have qualified.
Upon recommendation of the faculty, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Maryland and the University System of Maryland, I do hereby confer upon you individually the degree Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, Master of Business Administration, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science, or Master of Science in Nursing, with the rights, responsibilities, and privileges thereunto appertaining, and cause you to be vested with the hood appropriate to this degree.
Candidates, please turn to your right. Pass your hood. Hood one another. Mr. President, graduates receiving master's degree are prepared to receive their diplomas. Graduates, please advance to the stage as your names are called.
Cassandra Dolores Jones.
Darren Dupree Lee.
Jakara Andrea Rhodes.
Ariel Stone.
Flora Africa Patag.
Rebecca Gaither.
Annalicia Satiera Briscoe.
Jasmine Martin.
Christine Dupa-Coppage.
Melissa McShane.
Jessica Victoria Walters.
Rhea Price.
William Archer Lewis III.
Amber Terrell.
Sharita Lynn Porterfield.
Monique Dela Husa.
Sabrina K. Booker.
Latice Boone.
Camille Lewis.
Natasha Lee.
Danita Raymond McMillan.
Marcella Hess.
Sabiji Delia Lipford.
Abiyewa Akinbar.
Kristen Borden.
Jolene Manning.
Jocelyn Price.
Tiffany Poindexter.
Taisha Nicole Burgess.
David Brown.
Tanetta Ronique Dempsey.
Scott Espute.
Ademola Teslam Edegoke.
Brittany Washington.
Erica Denise Mapson.
Jennifer Hansborough.
Jewel Candace Logan.
Saja Al-Rashid.
Salwa Abdullah Bankar.
Watfar Abu Kadir.
Courtney Ayana Ramsour.
Tunde Akinlaja.
Yazid Suleiman Ayusef.
Majid Al-Subay.
Ibrahim Saad Al-Ramli.
Khalid Al-Utaibi.
Sami Saleh A. Aldawish.
Arkira Mutz.
Janet Burris.
Jared Brooks.
Ima Ambang Umorin.
Ashley Jordan.
Doreen Nicole Brandon.
Martha Sawyer.
Erica Bailey.
Asia Collins.
Sakisha Shana Sims.
Danielle Marie Lee.
Jahida Salika Dixon.
Mondrian Nicole Miller.
Jaleesa Vershawn Hall.
Megan Hack.
Orasepin M. Sepin.
Lindsay Johnson.
Erica Parker Murray.
Osereme Okoje.
Lavelle D. Jones.
Second Lieutenant Marcus Gregg.
Tiowalawani Agunlade.
Philomena Quino.
Alicia Janae Covington O'Neill.
Tiana Leandra Lewis.
Oluwase Akintola.
Etunolua Efunuoye.
Stephanie Onanuga.
Tanae Smith.
Jamil Ramsey.
Albert Ebini.
Hema Partharetti Gary.
Shan- Shanmuka Jeripotula.
Lashella Ladonna Wade.
Shanae Hairston.
Valerie Celeste Clark.
Sarah Stout.
Randon Marcus McCray.
Isabel Valenzuela.
Antonio Rathel Garrett.
Ebube Okoli.
Maytu Maham Ba.
Nicole Flowers.
Shanae Quantisa Weaver.
Eugenia Foster.
Amber M. Posey.
Donnie Lee Joyner.
Saquita Shadana Jackson.
Marilyn Lisiaga.
Linda Chinyanye Ninja.
Ashley Thompson.
Timothy A. CBN Lander.
Roderick Sumter.
Lena W. Young.
Corel Simone Maxwell.
Bless Whitaker.
Alisa Glenn.
Vania Obeneche.
Crystal Lofton.
Tara Nicole James.
Shannon Jones.
Sir Haley Milligros Begley.
Shaquita Darby.
Regina Louise Jewett.
Dana Dakers.
Teresa Bacon.
Tanisha Briscoe.
Naeem Amarali.
Travis Bannister Sr.
Antonio Lorenzo Jeter.
Abdul Majid Al Shamrani. Patrick Sampson.
Rakan H. Azugibi.
Tabassum Fatima.
Mesfer Al Jafar.
Ashwak Al-Fadal.
Mara K. Al-Rahan.
Horia Daljani.
Fatima Al-Rehan.
Ibtisam Al-Karni.
Ryan Al-Huraini.
Ifueko Omoruyi.
Olamide Clara Iduwo.
Chiza Onyenuku.
Whitney A. Larby.
Carmel Charles.
Keisha Elvia May Bernard.
Yisak Asfau.
Jacqueline Kiblagat.
Lynette Kandie.
Relia Tolentino Atienza.
Teni John Ijamonya.
Annie Vanessa Waffle.
Jania Decrepin.
Nicole Kevina Dennis.
Carlos Olivares. Liliam Rodriguez.
Jamara Washington.
Joni Mills.
Shayla Patrice Brooks.
Melissa Dana Ramsey.
Lisa Marie Penance.
Alicia Sewall.
Maymuna Ologoke.
Shirley Darden.
Michelle Pandora Johnson.
Adedoyin Olufua.
Esther Chaderet.
Anta Ka.
Jacqueline Maho.
Joan Nkechi Anukam.
Efenwa Ibanu.
Olayemi Adurota.
Marion Owolabi.
Temitope Orumogunje.
Ololade Adekoya.
Lartonia Hassan.
Captain Tawana Whitehead.
Tanya Michelle Ross Taylor.
Tracy Ann Royer.
Sabrina Robinson Antoine.
Titilayo Marion Otungwa.
Bolanle Akintunde.
Darcella Monique Bland.
Daphne Etienne.
Shannon Nicole Martin.
Irene Jeanette Carpenter.
Donna Maria Mitchell.
Lona R. Smith.
Philippa Velocity Lamar.
Meshari Al-Muharib.
Rima Alzuali.
Afra Al-Mawalad.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees please rise? Mr. President, may I please present the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. These candidates have been certified by the faculty as having completed all requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science and are recommended for admittance with specification according to the department in which they have qualified.
Upon recommendation of the faculty, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Maryland and the University System of Maryland, I do hereby confer upon you individually the degree Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining, and cause you to be vested with the hood appropriate to this degree.
Baccalaureate candidates, please turn to your right. Pass your hood. Hood one another. Turn to your left. You may reverse your tassels. Please be seated. Mr. President, the deans of the academic colleges in which they qualify will present the graduates for diplomas.
Will the graduates in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? The graduates in the College of Arts and Sciences, please rise. Mr. President, the graduates in the College of Arts and Sciences are prepared to receive their diplomas. Graduates, please advance to the stage as your names are called.
Jeremiah Jerome Fisher.
Nana Kebe.
Jessica Williams.
Michael Joseph Saunders.
Alfonso Blakeney Jr.
Noreen Indra Chin.
Jalen Malik Johnson.
Izoma Ibringa.
Quincy Allen.
James Jerome Moore.
Andrew Marshall Court.
Cortland Merkel.
Joseph Akinshade.
Avery Griffin.
Imashay Maxine Witherspoon.
Antoine Tristan Colding.
Bria Kiana Ellis.
Alexandria Danielle Crenshaw.
Jeremy Freeman.
Tevin Daquan Johnson.
Corey Emmanuel Ellis II.
Quentin Tyrell Jenkins.
Sherman Anthony Moss.
Tynice Cherie Jones.
Usman Suleiman.
Jasmine Hope Newsom.
Narima Sharifa Hassan.
Alicia Taylor Stiles.
Samantha Barbara Awa.
Najat Elizabeth Nelson Amaker.
Natalie Suzanne Fayette.
Jordan Alexandra Lindsay.
Joel Jerome Joseph Barnes.
Talvin Stewart.
Channing Johnson.
Janae Diane Middleton.
Naya Long.
Denise Osei.
Jamal Andre Ruffin.
Genesis Turman.
Jovan McClure.
Shanice Sledge.
Mariah Leanne Goodman.
Dania Naylor.
Jasmine Elise J. Mac McIntosh.
Kiara M. Phipps.
Ray Lee Gatling.
Milan P. Mobley.
Jamela Fahar Muhammad.
Marissa E. Massey.
Preston France Kendrick.
Alexander Ellis.
Trent Ab Sullivan.
Shantae Clayton.
Kim R. Wilson.
Crispin William Sorrell II.
Jasmine Patrice Smith.
Anthony Julian Keys.
Jasmine Tisha Parker.
Courtney Young.
Jasmine Denise Brown.
Jeffrey Scott Jones.
Shanae McDonald.
Ashanti Agnew.
Mackenzie Elaine Bell.
Mark Johnson.
Jasmine Leola Boyer.
Jeffrey Malcolm.
Amber Janelle Ward.
Wanzel Harris.
Tevin Jamal Nelson.
Michael Williams Jr.
Gustavo Liriano II.
Naomi Renee Mills.
Jonathan William Brewer.
Lauren Gillespie.
Tier C. Allison.
Marcus Burke.
Nicholas Kyle Charles Merriman.
Marisha Burton.
David Obina Chijoke.
Imani Henderson.
Christopher T. Cobb.
Matthew McKenzie.
Jason Hinkson.
Dejan Porter.
Wanda Renee Howard.
Tanisha Fleming.
Joseph Glenn Batley II.
Carlton Burt Sampson II.
Sakina Dockett.
Kenyetta Hazel.
Vivian Anise Gunn.
Second Lieutenant Daryl Glenn Motley.
Jasmine Mashante Stephenson.
James Harrison III.
Kennard Robert Johnson.
Shanette Wallace.
Mercedes Denise Yvonne Mitchell.
Alexis Solis.
Ezekiel Uche Alaka.
Alexia Michelle Crumpton.
Sean Allen Gray.
Corey Winston Covington.
Jordan Christopher Stallings.
Crystal Azalea Thomas.
China Monet Keys.
Amber Patrice McNeil.
Chauncey Tremaine Miller.
Zakia Lewis.
Lena Henrietta Mew.
Danielle Bonds.
Paula Uskanga.
Cassandra Lee Claiborne.
Joshua Nathaniel Brown.
Dave Sylvan Desmond Decker II.
Nayamka Sharif.
LaCruz Antrell Dunlop.
Kim Ta.
Demetria Shanae Venable.
Jasmine Johnson.
Jasmine L. Mallory.
Cherish Matthews.
Kevin Bernard Brown Jr. Umar Samari.
Aaron Abbott.
Michael Harris Covington.
Bianca Barton.
Edward Kashif Bird.
Justin Lee Edwards.
Jakea Neva Wilson.
Taylor Romel Bethea.
Havia Cherie Webley.
Ekukole Etape.
Dean David Urinchi.
Stanley Jefferson Woodruff.
Igwanwu Kalu Johnson.
Ivy Wajiko.
Egypt Collins.
Oh, Delpesh. Jamil Akim Delpesh. Chikarima Maduka.
Austin Taribo Dikibo.
Nicholas Hilton Dixon.
Sharita Marie Powers.
Amber Lauren Booz.
Nzinga John.
Byron Jarrell Ward.
Paige McIntosh.
Robert Stephen Davis.
Carl Leslie Mobley Jr.
Clotilde Elizabeth Marks.
Shariah Woodson.
Davina Margorma Garmo.
Calvin Emmanuel Butler.
Brian Williams.
Verness Elise Quickly.
D'Angelo Martino.
Catherine Marie Clark.
Kendra Randall.
Danielle Bala.
Norman Fultang.
Aguchuku Eboro.
Crystal Valencia Simmons.
Brittany Monet Williams.
Shade J. Barnes.
Brasilia Amaka Okachu.
Romiko D. Davis. Chinaka Okachu.
Danae Austin.
Alicia Denise Gilson.
Taylor Morgan Barfield.
Will the graduates in the College of Business please rise? Mr. President, graduates in the College of Business are prepared to receive their diplomas. Graduates, please advance to the stage as your names are called.
Damina Lachelle Martin.
David Alfonso Garnett Jr.
Adrian Miller.
Frank Xavier Arias.
Brandy Pete.
Thomas Wayne Johnson. Monique M. Bates.
Alessandra Lita Flores Conway. Sunny.
Janae Melissa Campbell.
Demetrius Kevin Simpson.
Roderick E. Smith.
Shanae Marie Berger.
Tiffany Leah Brown.
Angelina Garcia.
Corrine Elaine Morgan. Taylor Alexis Baker.
Adebisi Dayo Etakurin.
Tyler Baker.
Dania Lenora Resumadero.
Brittany R. Cummings.
Kiana Renee Brock.
Kendall Faith Hobson.
Shanice Renee Kane.
Fatmata Sal.
Darren Sekou Mosley.
Tao Trong Lei.
Lavon Milton.
Janelle Nadine Wiggs.
Veracia Sharon Oliver.
April Lauren Harper.
Rafu A. Fakoya.
Kadril Akinrunsala.
Robinson Cisse.
Igosa Odige.
Omar Anthony Fambule.
Shedelia Tete.
Remy Takia Anderson.
Ruth Fertil.
Ivana Chanel McDonald.
Alicia Deanna Jenkins.
Sharnita Maria Reed.
Oluwakemi Afandi.
Brendan Mosi Tunstall.
Jordan Alexis Washington.
Fatima Douglas.
Latrice Angela Teasley.
An Win.
Kimberly Russell.
Melanie Louise Valle.
Juana Guadalupe Rodriguez.
Janetta Teresa Johnson.
Christopher James Domingue.
Amber Janae Alexis Williams.
Donnell Rehard Rojas.
Natanya M. Lang.
Almi Olubunmi Yoloye.
Chinoso Ibokwe.
Chanel A. Moon.
Taryn Stratford.
Desiree Marie Marshall.
Olatide Iyanda.
Danielle Williams.
Wilhelmina Bettina Kuwoge.
Wesley Prince Charles.
Ashley Maria Blunt.
Christopher Light.
Carrie Ann Strozer.
Sharday Jalea Watkins.
Montrell Anthony Smith.
Johanna M. DeBaz.
Will the graduates in the College of Education please rise? Mr. President, the graduates in the College of Education are prepared to receive their diplomas. Graduates, please advance to the stage as your names are called.
Ashley Joe Jones.
Jasmine Mills.
Crystal Ducros.
Kendra Brooke Miller.
Nashante Davis.
Angela Gloria Griffith.
Danielle Thompson.
Sade A. Lynch.
Abigail Capulon.
Bernadette Marie Supanik.
Shanae Manning.
Alicia Shante Washington.
Shayla Lightfoot.
Lamia R. Dean.
Lakeisha Williams.
Dominic Jones.
Danielle Washington.
Lauren Marie Bell.
Mario Diaz Aviles.
Brianna R. Phillips. Nikki Jalen Suradarian.
Ambriana Lichelle Bankston.
Mark Timothy Nagrampa.
Tiffany Smith.
Kira Chanel Stewart.
Ratan Sethi.
Kendall K. Craig.
Michael Brown.
Jason M. Roberts.
Safira Vaz Garcia.
Aaron Lamar Johnson.
Lauren Highsmith.
Kendall F. Howard.
Emmanuel Thomas Smith Cholo.
Will the graduates in the College of Professional Studies please rise? Mr. President, graduates in the College of Professional Studies are prepared to receive their diplomas. Graduates, please advance to the stage as your name are called.
Crystal Williams.
Ezine Onugubu.
Joe Clark.
Middle name is Monique. Just Monique. Linda Monique. It's not signed. Who wrote it?
Savannah Rose Marie Williams.
Linda Wright.
Nanika Phillips.
Krishanda Coffey.
Kayla Chanel Watson.
Stephanie Ann Gross.
Akosia Fianco.
Ayana Graham.
Lucero Aguilar.
Delia Pekurar.
Vanessa Abadam.
Jasmine McKinney.
Jacqueline Asuje.
Juliet Sese.
Adosha Gaines.
Travis Brownlee.
Janelle Childress.
Teresa Delaney.
Natasha Gift.
Ethel Sawyer.
Whitney Carr.
Adelia Sager Rhodes.
Linda Chella.
Ashley Marie Walker.
Ariel Victoria Jackson.
Pedro Perez.
Alexandra Stewart.
Asalafetch Evans.
Brittany DeHansey.
Mia Elise Watson.
Brianna Nicole Flowers.
Letitia Bether.
Leslie Charlene Slayton.
Trinae M. Torrance.
Brandon Ray Lee Tobin.
Pedro Alejandra Romero.
Felicia Gross.
Ariel Nichelle Walker.
Danisha Cerise Johnson.
Chevette Shaw.
Samala Parker.
Jacqueline Chicas Flores.
Seth Gershom Atancho.
Darius Anthony Billings Jr.
Kiara Elizabeth Howard.
Passion Shanice Miller.
April Nicole Shannon.
Kyron Wade.
Karima Aluchmoke.
Marjani and Deja Carter.
Amanda Marie Riddle.
Gail Antoinette Telsford.
Ashley Stevens.
Timothy Kipkirui Yego.
Janice Marsh.
Alpha Bundu Conte.
Tori Janvier Jones.
Devanya Victoria Jones.
Jalisha Monet Saunders.
Niashan Kozi Dobson. Betty Jane Moore.
Arinkasola Olamide Apena.
Kenya Lee Grady.
Dominic Crowell. Alicia Paige Burley.
Alexis Barnes.
Shanae Lauren Walker.
Erica Nicole Baines.
Tierra Janae Tyler.
Shaquan Latrell Brown.
Tariq Deshaun Simmons.
Ramsey Marie Dempsey.
Jennifer Marie Palo.
Charlisa Scott.
Danielle Eldridge.
Brittany Scruggs.
Gregory Yvonne Shotwell Jr.
Christian L. Smith.
Angela D. Hart.
Malcolm Eugene Dixon.
James Carlton Simmons. Damon Antoine Bennett.
Jasmine Marie Williams.
Jasmine LaShawn Sterling.
Jasmine LaShawn McCoy Elmore.
Eric Lorenzo Brown.
Courtney Marie Brown.
Adriana Michelle Pedro.
Corday S. May.
Brittany Shalonda Wedlock.
Philip Joshua Coles.
Christopher William Washington. Shanice Desiree Yearwood.
Christopher Brandon Perry.
Brianna Victoria Ennis.
Aja Nicole Davis.
Christopher Sean Jones.
Alexis Frazier.
Alexis N. Moss.
Angel Monique Key.
Leslie Elizabeth Light.
Kamisha Nichelle Thompson.
Cynthia Maria Thompson.
Jasmine Monique Peters.
Kelly Aaron Wallace.
Antonisha Sheree Crisp.
Second Lieutenant Daniel K. Bosch.
Robert Joseph Eugene Couch.
Yashika Nakita Ladajobi.
Dominique Patricia Bennett.
Jaquita McGriff.
Halima Johannes Grosvenor.
Patrice Michelle Ivy.
Natalie Milton Gorvey.
Ashley J. Houston.
Jessica E. Collins.
Khadija Isaiah.
Bria Michelle Goodwin.
Kayla Ayana Hubbard.
Denisha E. Lyles.
Franklin Dasso.
Victor Uchenna Adibe.
Agachu Vera Nakwe.
Davida Lynette Alston.
Lachelle Monique Prince.
Charmaine Ann Slaughter.
Lachey Fila.
Samuel S. Karoma.
G. Kim.
Brianna Camille Holmes.
Jasmine Ashley Sin.
Adesola Kafayat Adenuga.
Leanne Andrea
Leanne Andrea
Janota.
Janota.
Mary J. Dillard. Sydney Dalila Williams.
Leah Elizabeth Hubbard.
Ranisha Crystal Webb.
Cresho Hutchinson.
Melkiva Unique Parsons.
Brianna Ashley Epps.
Ashley Tiara Keys.
Janae Logan.
Griselda Ma Fombu. You gotta tell us your names,
Amina Conte.
Udoka Efumia Onukuga. Oluyemisi Olutandun Omiteru.
Daphne Rosamond Pratt.
Ashley Tyler.
Olayemi Adedoje.
Good job. Erica Whitehead.
Kendra Janae Phillips.
Kimberly S. Rivers.
Kiana Harrison.
Paula Chikodili Atui.
Liz Didi Njai.
Eileen Odella Roberts.
Melissa Gabrielle.
Sonia Renee Wise.
Alicia April Wells.
Jaleesa Marie Hillocks.
Sierra Barkley.
Trevor Neal Smith.
Haley Justine Cornish.
Zeta M. Strothers.
Kadik Edwards.
Sierra Danielle Heyman.
Sonita Nula.
Kaylin Darnell Atherton.
Germa McConan.
Victoria O. Adelana.
Joseph Davis.
Sean Malik Wallace.
Justin Lamido.
Shasha Asonglafa.
Abdul Jala Jr.
Mercedes D. Wade.
Kiana Glanville.
Joseph Theodore Flood.
Chanel Basta.
Monet Yvonne Delaney.
Talea Alexis Payne.
Kenisha Renee Nelson.
Jeremy Antoine Parker.
Christina Janine Johnson.
Regine Chicote.
Maria Monique Dye.
Martha E. Gray.
Tyrone Aaron Gibson.
Kwane Danielle Wilson.
Jasmine Simone Hockaday.
Sydney Aaron Steed.
Shayna Marie Edwards.
Candace Danielle Robinson.
Michelle Simone Wright.
Patricia Manu.
Hannah Kisia.
Ramutu Sule Duanda.
Sequoia Patterson.
Carmen Francis Wilkins.
Victoria Lavon Reeves.
Morgan Janelle Weiss.
Congratulations, graduates. Attorney Shahid will now recognize our senior, are you doing it? Okay. Provost Jackson will now recognize our senior honor graduates. Provost Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to present the honor graduates of the class of 2015. Will those graduates listed in the program under academic recognition please stand? These graduates are persons who have transferred to Bowie State University and earned 30 to 59 credits with a GPA of 3.5 to 4.0. Please give them your applause. And now for those undergraduates who are graduating with Latin honors. Will those graduates listed as cum laude graduates please stand? These graduates have cumulative GPAs between 3.5 and 3.64. Congratulations on an outstanding job. Now, will those graduates listed as magna cum laude please stand? These graduates have cumulative grade point averages between 3.65 and 3.84. Please stand and be recognized. And finally, will those graduates listed as summa cum laude please stand? Now, perhaps I should go back and check these transcripts because a number of you are standing that I'm not certain have. I'm only kidding. These graduates are graduating with cumulative averages between 3.85 and 4.0. Please stand. I would be remiss if I didn't recognize the one student who didn't have an average between 3.85 and 4.0, but had a GPA of 4.0. This young lady, who many of you know as you will see roaming center field of women's BSU softball team. And you know, in center field, you have to cover a lot of territory. Cassie Claiborne has maintained an average of 4.0 from the day she entered Bowie State University. Cassie, please stand and be recognized. Oh, I think we can do perfection better than that. Yeah, I see you, Dr. Ramsey. I know she's in natural sciences. Let's give all the honor graduates a round of applause.
Thank you, and congratulations again to all our honor graduates. In keeping a Bowie State University tradition, I'm happy to present to you the president of the senior class, Ms. Morgan Weiss, who will bring words of farewell.
Greetings, President Burnham, First Lady Burnham, distinguished members of the Cabinet, alumni, faculty and staff, friends and family, and most importantly, the class of 2015. Have you ever just sat back and thought about how much your life has changed since you began your journey here at Bowie State University? What about some of the memorable moments at your university? Let's reflect. August 2011, some of us moved onto the campus of Bowie State University. For some of us, this was our first time being away from home. August 27th, 2011, Hurricane Irene hit and flooded the rooms of Towers Hall. April 20th, 2012, Future graced us with his presence, but we never really did get a chance to see him perform live. November 2012, we re-elected our first Black president and celebrated in the dance studio of James Gym. Spring 2013, the boys basketball team and the bowling team won the CIAA championships. August 2013, the new Student Center opened for the first academic year. April 2014, you all made history by electing our first Student Government Association female duo Milan Mobley, and Danisha Lyles, the Greater Administration. November 2014, we marched down 197 in support of justice for Mike Brown. And on March 2015, we said goodbye to the Henry Wiseman Center. On this day, May 23rd, 2015, we gather here in our caps and gowns in celebration of our years spent with this institution. This journey has been one that I'm sure none of us will ever forget. One thing that we have learned on this journey is that time waits for no one, and life will always take its course. There will be times where we want to give up, but we must not let life determine our success. This is not to say that there will not be hard times, but it is to say that no matter how hard life hits, you have full control over your success. You possess the ability to stand tall and fight against any and all negativity thrown your way. Bowie State University has shaped us and instilled within us the ability to not only succeed in our field of study, but to stand together as a diverse group of men and women through the chaotic world around us. Bowie has given us just a glimpse of what the real world will be like, but they could not give us everything. It is time for us to turn the page and start the next chapter of our story. It has only just begun. I want us to celebrate and always remember this day, but we cannot become complacent in how far we have come. We have yet to reach the peak of our full potential. Today is not a celebration of the ending of a journey, but the beginning of another chapter in our lives. Just as the Henry Wiseman Center is gone, its legacy will never be forgotten. The footprints we have imprinted onto the soil of Bowie State University may fade, but will never be erased. So when the world hears about the class of 2015 at Bowie State University, they will find strength and take pride, because not only does this day, this moment, this celebration matter, but our lives matter. I love you guys, and congratulations.
Thank you, President Vice, for those words of farewell. It is the alumni of an institution that must ensure its ongoing success through its support both materially and physically. We are very proud of the alumni of Bowie State University, and so we are very pleased today to give special recognition to the members of the class of 1965, some of whom processed in with us today. Would the members of the class of 1965 who are present please stand? Thank you so much for all you've given to Bowie State University and for being with us today. As you graduates, as you depart, some of you, I'm sure, with feelings of joy and some with feelings of some sadness, I ask you to remember three things. One is that our mission at Bowie State University has been to give you programs and experiences that would broaden your knowledge base and your skill across the disciplines to enable you to think critically, value diversity, and to become effective leaders. That was our mission, and we have accomplished it. You are prepared to be leaders. You now understand that leadership means giving your best in every endeavor and thinking about and serving others. I urge you to remember the following. A college education is great, but as Millard Fuller said, it's what you do with your life that counts. Your Bowie State University education is a launching pad which can empower you to do more with your life than you could have otherwise. Use it well. To reinforce this point, I love the words of John Wesley, and I quote, "Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can." End quote. The second thing I ask you to remember and to do is to carry with you always the flame of faith and the torch of truth. Now, faith is being sure of what you hope for and certain of what you do not see. Maintain faith in yourself, faith in the preparation for life that has been imparted to you by Bowie State University, faith that you can make a positive difference in the world. Carrying with you the torch of truth will mean always striving for excellence and living with integrity. Carrying the torch of truth will also mean traveling on a never-ending journey in the quest for knowledge. That is, you are to become lifelong learners. And the third thing I ask you to remember and to do is to always be loyal to and remember that Bowie State University is your alma mater. It has contributed to building the foundation upon which you will build the rest of your life. Bowie State has provided you with the college education, and with it you have no limits. We will expect you to tell others about your positive experiences at Bowie State University, to visit us often, and to send us other good students like yourselves, and to contribute your money generously, so that students who follow you will have even more opportunities. I end with this quote from Garrison Keillor: "Be well, do good work, and keep in touch." I bid you Godspeed. To officially induct the class of 2015 into Bowie State University's Alumni Association, alumnus Dr. John Word Sr., President of the National Alumni Association, will now come and initiate the rite of induction to you, our most recent alumni. Dr. Word.
Thank you, Dr. Burnham. Will all new graduates please rise? Please repeat after me. We, the graduates of Bowie State University, pledge to advance the mission and uphold the historic significance of this great institution. Therefore, we pledge to continue to grow intellectually, politically, socially, and spiritually. And we commit to support our alma mater financially. And we pledge our undying loyalty to BSU. While I have your attention, there are two events coming up that are your events. As part of the sesquicentennial celebration, the Alumni Association has been visiting churches. Our next church visit is to From the Heart Ministries on Allentown Road in Suitland, Maryland. That's on June 7th. I want to see you there. The second one is your day, Alumni Day, June 20th, at the Goodloe House. Come, bring family and friends to both events and enjoy fun, food, and wonderful festivities. Congratulations and welcome to the Alumni Association.
You may be seated. Thank you very much, Dr. Word. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to close our ceremony, and we request that all guests be seated after the singing of the alma mater. We will now stand for the singing of the alma mater and the retiring of the colors.